Yeah. Pussy in your face with style and grace. A wreck where he direct got flair and taste. Oh, no drop crowd when he in the mix. In a throwback jersey and custom kicks.
All right. So it's 6:30 p.m. on a Thursday. What's today's date? Today's the 8th, June 8th. So June 8th, let's get into this week of shooting. This month of shooting is going to be insane. So basically, I've been trying to stay busy. I've been just in this creative mode after my 5-6 month of sulking and rehashing breakup and rehashing heartache. I channeled all my shit into creativity, into fixing up my house. Now I'm channeling myself into fixing my body and my mind. So mind first. So I started getting really creative shit going. Basically, the new series that I have going, Deliciously, and I'm spelling it like delicious vinyl. It's for girls who have split tongues, and it's just close-ups of them eating in slow motion with their split tongues. I'm also doing this series called Classic, which is spelled with 3 X's. And mind you, classic.com is mine. And that one's black and white. What I'm doing is with every girl, I'm using one of their features or something that's about them and incorporating it into the actual photo set and video. So basically what I'm doing is I'm doing a photo set and I'm doing a solo video with them. So the solo video and the tease is shot in slow motion. The pictures are not in slow motion because they're stills. But with that series, unlike a lot of losers, they shoot in color and they desaturate to make the image black and white. That's not how you fucking do black and white photography. And I'll explain why. So when you're shooting color, what separates in the image? How do you get separation in the image? You get it with color. Different shades of color. Correct? Correct. Now, if you're shooting something in color and then desaturating it to make it black and white, what are you going to get? Mud. Do you know why you're going to get mud? Because the different color shades might wind up being same shade of gray when you desaturate. Once the picture's done, you cannot fix that. So what you need to do is you need to light for black and white. So what you do is you set your camera to black and white. So you don't have that option of, oh my God, I hope it's going to be, color might look cool. Nope, motherfucker. Black and white. And then you light accordingly. You light with shadows. Well, you tell a story in your image with shadows, with key lights, with rim lights, with shades. So basically in black and white, you are separating everything with different shades of gray and blacks and whites and different shades of whites, and I guess it would be grays, with rim lights, with backlights, with shadows. A lot goes into it. So I wanted to challenge myself and shoot stuff in black and white. And the first one I did with Ash and Fire, fucking shit you not, some of the coolest shit I shot in years. And you know what? I cannot wait to keep shooting girls in black and white. I'm going to see if the company will allow me to release a DVD that's black and white. Solos, we'll see. But also, while I'm doing that, I'm doing another short series called Exploited with 3 X's. EXXX Exploited. And I own exploited.com. So basically what I do there is, while I'm shooting the black and white images and video, I grab my Lomo camera that's a wind-up film camera, shoots a 35mm film, and I shoot some frames off. So basically, with this camera, it shoots 4 frames per actual frame. So I call it 2:6:9 to 1 ratio. I don't know what ratio it is, because 2:7:5 I think is 70mm, 1:6:9 is 35mm, and so on. Mine is 2:6:9 because it's because it's porn. 2:3:5 is 70mm. That's what it is. 1:6:9 is 35mm. I'm shooting 2:6:9 again because it's porn, and the image is a lot wider or cropped, a lot more cropped than 70 millimeter. So I have that series, and the images that come off of that are incredibly grainy and edgy, and literally looks like old grindhouse film you found like in the gutter that's been sitting in the sun and in the heat for fucking years, and then you're like, what is this? Let me take it to a lab and process it. And that's what it looks like. It looks like gritty snuff film looking shit, and I fucking love it. So those are the series I'm working on, plus I'm finishing off Ink Motel 4. The plan for Ink Motel 4 is pretty intense. It's pretty ambitious, what I'm trying to pull off. If I could pull this off, holy mother of fucking God. Also, I'm working on Hole Hunters 2, finishing that off. All the sex scenes are done for it. I have the artist working on the actual horror-looking poster for it, which will be the box cover as well. I'm debating adding another character to Hole Hunters, even though the poster will be done. And that might be just not even a sex scene. That might be just like a quick cameo, because I have Nosferatus, which are vampires. Like Nosferatu, but Nosferatu because they're all whores. And I wrote into the script where my character talks about werehos, which are werewolves, but they're hoes, werehos. And if I could pull off doing even like a quick little, oh my God, there's a wereho, Hole Hunters 3, Attack of the Wereho, I think that could be cool at the end of the fucking movie. And it'll like spark for me to do something with werehos for the next movie. I just got to come up with something cool. I have the girl in mind. My schedule is going to be fucking intense. So I guess the reason I'm doing this podcast is just to give you a brief synopsis of what's been going on in June. The last few months I've been incredibly motivated, incredibly creative. The amount of models that have hit me up about shooting is more than I've probably ever had. I think what's happened is, since a lot of models have seen that I've been uncuffed and not channeling all my energy into one person, or a lot of my energy into that one person, the girls started coming out, and they straight up told me, like, look, you're actually now helping everybody out rather than one individual who, as they would, a lot of them would say, like, did you fucking wrong? And I was done wrong. It doesn't matter. I wasn't done wrong. Honestly, I was done right. You know why I was done right? Because I'm fucking free and I could create. And it's better for all the models. The models should be fucking thrilled that this shit happened. Anyways, so this is June 8th, and my schedule has been, so far, I've shot, 7 or 8 girls already. I shot 14 scenes already in the first fucking week of June. Think about that. And 8 or 9 girls already. So I wound up shooting Capri Cavani, who I haven't shot in years. I haven't seen her in years. Capri and I used to travel together, used to do her website, and she was the person that, when I was in the hospital for 2 months and I was about to hit a really bad wall mentally, I was 6 surgeries in on my leg. They started giving me physical therapy so I could actually start learning how to walk on my leg again. And after 2 physical therapy sessions, I was in bed, and the doctor and the nurse practitioner were looking at my leg every day. They would look at my leg and look at my wound, things like that. They squeezed my leg, and the pain that shot out of my leg into my brain, I can't even describe. And they panicked. So basically what happened was, they thought they got rid of the infection, and what they found was infection to the bone. And when they squeezed, all this pus came out of my bone. They freaked out, and they're like, look, we're going to have to cut you right now. Well, okay. So I'm in bed, in my hospital bed, right in the hospital room, and they just start cutting. They start cutting my leg. They cut almost all the way up to my knee, to relieve pressure, to get some of the infection out. And they were like, they go, look, we cannot keep doing this because, one, it's getting really messy. By messy, meaning bloody, and you're going to be in way too much pain. So they set up surgery for the next morning, and my parents came over that day, and they knew what happened, and they were panicking and upset, and I mentally checked out. I think it was on a Sunday, actually. My mom saw that I was checking out mentally, and I just lay there. So my parents were like, "We're gonna go. Love you. Have a good night." They left. I turned off all the lights, and I was ready to hit that fucking wall. Hit that moment where people thought I was gonna hit sooner than later, and I didn't. I was very, very positive through my whole hospital stay. Turned off all the lights, and I just literally laid there in the dark, didn't close my eyes. And then the nurse walks in, and she goes, she names the person off, who's actually almost got the same name as Capri's real name, and he's my physical therapist. So I go, "Look, I can't have physical therapy tonight. I have surgery in the morning." And she goes, No, this person's here. And I open my eyes, and they turn on the lights in the room, and it was Capri, and she was holding flowers. I didn't expect her to come in. It was a complete surprise to me. It was actually a welcoming surprise because, like I said, the wall that was about to hit was going to be really ugly. And we sat and talked for hours. She filled me in on what's going on in her life. I filled her on what's going on in my life. And after she left, I was in different spirits. It was, she literally broke that depression wall that I was about to hit by showing up. And the funny thing is, even to today, even when I shot her last week, I go to her, you always been the queen of bad timing. And she was. Some of the things that we did together and experienced was fucking insane. Things that you're like, there's no way that's real. No, it's real. So, I go to her, but now you're the queen of fucking perfect timing. And she was. She saved a lot for me. So I hold that dear to my heart. She's a wonderful, wonderful friend. Her and I sat and talked about life, and she was filling me in on what's going on in her life, filled her on what's going on in my life, and I shit you not, like, seriously, she started crying. It gets me emotional because I've had only a few people react this way, but and I've never seen her cry, and she gets emotional, and I go, "What's wrong?" And she goes, "Out of every fucking person I know, you're the last person that deserves that." And because she was asking me, she goes, "Aren't you like married or engaged?" That's what sparked the whole thing, and we sat there and moved on with our day, and we shot some beautiful stuff that day. Derek Pierce came by, we shot him, and then that was a Friday. Then Saturday I had a little bit of time to prep because Sunday morning I was heading to Vegas. I was heading to Vegas to shoot. I had a shoot on Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday with Alex Links, who, if you never met Alex Links, when you meet her, you'll realize how fucking cool that woman is, how amazing that woman is. And I've known her for, 8 years, maybe 7, 8, 9 years. And now she only wants me to shoot her content. She trusts me, at least like on the West Coast. She trusts me. She knows that I'm going to come in, do the best possible job, get the stuff to her fast, get really cool stuff for her, and you're never going to have a creepy moment with me. It's going to be like, let's shoot, peace out, bye. I'm not trying to go to dinner with her. I don't want to go to breakfast with her. I don't want to go to lunch with her. We're shooting. Have a nice day. Bye. And she lines up really cool locations, down to like when I take pictures, people are like, "Oh my God, where'd you get that?" And I'm like, Alex got that, not me. I'm just thrilled to shoot her, shoot the people that she brings on, and shoot at these locations. And so Sunday, I woke up at 5:30, packed my car, headed to Vegas, got to Vegas around noon, and unloaded everything I needed to unload and headed to location. And then at 8 o'clock, I was done. That was my day. At 8 p.m., I was done. And I went back to the house and edited. I wanted to get the ladies their stuff, and we shot oh my God, Molly Molly Parker. Molly Parker? Molly Carter? Molly Parker? I'm so bad with fucking names. And anyways, she was great. She's a tall redhead. I guess very, very popular. And her friend that she's helping, Brand. It's nice to see people in the industry helping others, because that's what I do. I mean, I literally live to help others in the industry, outside the industry. And so it's nice to see that. She brought her friend along. We shot it in a house that was really fucking cool. The house had a whole room like of old arcade games. It literally looked like you walked into Saved by the Bell. I shit you not. The carpet on the floor was from the Saved by the Bell, the graphic, with all the triangles and circles and rectangles, different colors, like flying around. That's what the rug looked like. It literally looked like Saved by the Bell on the ground. And so we wound up shooting a ton. They had a photo booth in there, not a photo booth, phone booth in there, a big red phone booth that as soon as I walked in, I told the ladies, look, I want this as the last shoot of the day. I want when the sun goes down and it's pretty dark in here, this is what I want to do. I have a light that's magnetic, a LED light, elongated LED light. I'm going to hide it in the corner of this booth. And from the other side, I'm going to shine yellow light through the bars, through the windowsill or whatever, the bars of the phone booth, because I wanted to have those slats hit the girls, and I want them to be lit with this yellow, like urine yellow light while they're in this red booth. I thought the contrast of the colors would be phenomenal, and that's all I look forward to, honestly. We kept shooting, and then we had half an hour left. I'm like, ladies, and they're like, fuck yeah, you've been fucking talking about it. And this is the first time, whenever I'm taking pictures or video and I get really excited, I'll make weird noise like, oh, ah, whatever, because I'm excited, or I swear. And I started making these noises, and Molly is like, what is going on here? She goes, I fucking love it. I'm all like, and Alex goes, when he gets excited, those are the noises he makes. He makes baby dinosaur noises. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, ah! Like, I just, because I'm so excited to get these images for the girls, because especially the ones who've never shot with me, when they shoot, I want to make sure I put a good impression on them, from my professionalism to the visuals I give them. And like, I come from the world of mainstream where it's always like this. Your last job is your portfolio for your next job. You fuck up a job, you're done. In porn, it's not like that. Porn people are fucking rude, unprofessional, late, no-show, whatever. Especially these days with all the entitled content creators. So, to me, it's very important to make a good example, professionally-wise and content-wise. Because I know people can get content anywhere, and the people shoot on their cell phones and their GoPros and their little fucking cameras. They have their boyfriends shooting, they have their girlfriends shooting. And I come in and I'm like, no, motherfucker, I'm going to shoot like a two-time Hall of Famer, and a guy that's been through 3 fucking film school, a guy that loves lighting, who lives for lighting, lives for cinematography. I'm going to lay my heart and soul on the platter of your content. That's my fucking plan. And I do that every fucking time for almost everybody. Because to me, what I bring to the table, nobody will bring to the table, because I do fucking everything. I write, I direct, I light, I shoot stills, I shoot video, I edit, I do fucking graphics at the end, I promote, I do everything. And anybody that has me in their life, it's their fucking privilege. And that's what I had to learn recently. It's not my fucking privilege to have people in my life. It's their privilege to have me in life. Like your driver's license, it's not a right, it's a privilege. I'm your fucking driver's license to content and to building your brand. I'm your driver's license. You don't want to? Go hit a fucking wall. Don't give a fuck. Drive into a fucking wall. That's it. Right? Right. Anyways, awesome content. That's why I couldn't wait to get back to the fucking house and edit at least the pictures and start sending it to them. And they're like, well, you're working on it this fast? I'm like, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for the images. I'm excited for you. I'm excited. What excites me the most is seeing people's reaction to the content. I love that. I fucking love that. I love that when it comes to porn. I love that when it comes to wrestling. This is why I'm always editing the wrestlers' pictures first and sending them to them, because they will not get the content that I provide. They will not. I am consistently reinventing the fucking wheel. And and with every shoot for XPW, I come with something new. Unlike a lot of photographers that either have an on-camera flash, or now I see photographers take pictures and desaturate the image. Motherfucker, that's not how it works. You can't just desaturate an image and call yourself a black and white photographer. I actually got a text from Schlack a couple of days ago. I DM. We don't text. I don't text with wrestlers. I DM with them. I'm not trying to cloud chase with wrestlers and fucking do selfies with them and shit like that. I come in, I do my job, I leave. I'm elated that they allow me in their fucking locker room and in their hotel rooms to hang out. But he texts me a picture from a promotion, different promotion, and he goes, "Look, man, they're trying to bite your style," and my response was like, "Good luck." Not only they don't know what they're doing, because I could tell they don't know what they're doing, or they know what they're doing, but they're limited in their creativity. So it doesn't matter to me. I don't care. And I'm not competing with anybody. I want XPW to have the best possible fucking content that I can provide. And content that you will never see anywhere else. For instance, like I just shot Tessa Blanchard. And now she's like, I want to shoot with you all the time. No shit. Same goes Thomas Latimer. He leaned into me. He's not with us anymore because NWA won't allow the wrestlers to wrestle in a cool promotion like XPW. So, but last time I took pictures with him, he leans into me and goes, "Mate, I wish you could travel with me." And I was like, "Yeah, we did. Well, yeah, right. That's not happening." So, because he loved my images, and so I'm always trying to step outside the box. Like last XPW show, which I'm going to do a podcast about it, I tried different techniques and it's fucking marvelous. So, to me, it's important. It's so important. Okay, anyways, let's get back to the fucking... So I shot on Monday, right? And then Tuesday was supposed to be my day off to edit. I'm like, no, I'm here. I want to shoot some cool shit. Robin Coffins is on the cover of the new All-Star magazine. So I told her, I go, look, I told her a few days prior, look, I'll be in Vegas. Let's do a photo shoot of you with your cover. She's like, oh my God, I would fucking love that. I'm like, let's go one step further. Let's do the classic black and white photography with it. And we'll do something really pretty. And she was completely down. Thing is, I was fucking beat. I mean, honestly, I was so fucking tired. But I'm just like, it is what it is. She's wonderful. Her wife is wonderful. And I was just like, come on by. That's fine. So she came by around 6:30. We shot till about 11. And then I had to shoot the next day. And the images were fucking, so cool. Some of them were, it was like, sometimes it's hard. Sometimes, you get like writer's block when you're lighting, or you're shooting. You're just like, I can't fucking think of anything. This doesn't look right. But then, like the last couple of shots we did where she's walking up the stairs, I did with just front light, and I'm like, it's kind of cool. All right, hold on, let me hide this one light and give her a fucking rim light that she walks into. Fucking A, motherfucker. Fucking A. It looked so cool. So I made sure I edited the pictures that night, sent them to her. I edited a 1-minute teaser, sent it to her. Just excited, and she's super happy, and she's constantly like, whatever you want to shoot, we're down to shoot, and that's the graciousness that I love in people that respect others, that respect their content. She texts me all the time, how are you, how's your day, just being nice, just being a friend. And I hear that's how she is with a lot of people. I'm not special. I mean, I am special. Obviously, I'm special. But you know what I mean. So, when you start having a circle of people that trust you and you trust them, and they unconditionally love you, give a fuck about you, look out for you, will fucking not die for you. But but they're there. They're like, they're literally your ride or die without any ulterior motives except you're a good person. We create cool shit. Let's just keep working together, and that's it. You know. So we shot really cool shit. The next day I had to go back to set, and we shot again. Alex gets the fucking coolest locations. This location had this giant fucking disco ball above our heads. It had a palm tree made out of metal and disco balls, and then there was a room that had like a whole wall of old record players and a TV and just completely retro furniture. And I'm just like, this is like the dopest shit. Like I can't even call it work, even though it's work and it's, you know, it's backbreaking sometimes. But the creative drive that I have from these shoots, it's overwhelming. It drives me to no end, and you know, and going through mental shits to this day at nights. It's fucking brutal. It helps me get by quite a bit, and so to walk into a set not knowing what it looks like except from a couple of pictures, and then you walk in, you're like, wow, I know what I want to do here and how I'm going to do it, and you go and fucking do it. And then when the images come back and you're like, holy shit, that's better than I could have expected. So the cool thing is that we shot Sarah Jesse, who I haven't seen in years. And I love Sarah Jesse. She's always been one of the nicest, professional, hottest models I've ever shot. And the thing I did with her for Carjacker still, and we were talking about it, what I did was I did this scenario with her where she removes, we have her cover up her tattoos, and we do this interview with her where she's talking to the camera. It's like really well done. And she's like, hi, I'm Sarah Jesse, and you might know me as the alt tattoo model, but I have a secret. I don't have tattoos. And we go to this wide shot, and she's got no tattoos. She's sitting in the director's chair, no tattoos. And then she proceeds to say that all my fans love my tattoos. So every morning I have to wake up and I have to draw them in. So I shot inserts of her actually drawing her tattoos on. And she was telling me that there are fans that actually believe that, which is hilarious to me. But she was there, so it was great to see her. She still looks wonderful. And then there was this girl, Jada Kai, who I've never met. And I heard that she's a ex figure skater. I'm like, cool. Oh, no. She's like a fucking champion figure skater. Holy shit. I went to her Instagram after like the shoot and was like, oh shit. Like that. I'm like legit next to a fucking, like an athlete of world proportions. Holy shit. Incredibly nice, wonderful. She was all like, hey, do you shoot stuff for people? I'm like, I want to shoot for fucking everyone and anyone. I shoot artsy shit. I shoot cool shit. I shoot weird shit. She's like, I love all of that. So hopefully I'll get some work or some collaboration with this woman. And again, went home and fucking worked on the images. I was brutally tired. Oh my god, my back was hurting. It was like almost felt like I had like a pulled muscle in my back. I don't know, but again, it was so fucking cool. I just couldn't contain myself to like go home and edit because it was that cool looking. And then I was gonna shoot on Wednesday. Then I'm like, fuck that. Like, I need a day off. One, I need a day off physically. Two, I need a day off so I can actually edit stuff. So yesterday, which was Wednesday, I was editing throughout the day, but I had a meeting with somebody. And this person I met on the red carpet at AVN. He was interviewing me. Him and his wife were interviewing me. And I was just like, they seemed really nice, and they're local Vegas people. So he's been on me about like meeting up. So I'm like, okay, fine, let's meet up. I'm just so burnt out and tired. But I didn't want to flake on him, like he seemed like a nice guy. And man, the amount of stuff that we now have planned from that one meeting and locations and sponsorships, holy fuck. And I'm not going to talk about them, but it's stuff that almost all of it will be fucking beyond viral with the girls that I deal with. That will be part of this. It's pretty fucking amazing. So we went to location, scouted, and then stood there for like an hour and a half in a little drizzle, discussing everything we're gonna do. Down to like, I'm coming back to Vegas in 3 days to do his podcast, because the way they do their podcast is the way he described it to me. It sounds amazing. I cannot wait to do the podcast on Monday with him. It's Thursday evening. I'm fucking driving home. I'm gonna work Friday. I'm canceling my shoot. Fuck that. I can't shoot tomorrow. I got to shoot Saturday, Sunday, and then I come back Monday morning for a crazy week, which I will be doing a podcast about that crazy week. So we had a great meeting, insane meeting. I was elated. I had to go and message in the entire YPP who owns Alterotic and be like, hey, this is everything we got going on. It's a lot. It's overwhelming, but it's so exciting. And then today happened. And today, it was just Alex and I shooting. And she's like, I got another cool location. I'm like, oh, okay. Holy shit. I walk in, and it's all 70s. Oh, my God, this front room. The floor matches the wallpaper. 70s, retro. You keep walking, and there's a whole purple set. Purple room. And Purple Rain record sign. And a mannequin dressed like Prince, and a guitar that's signed by Prince. And I'm like, this is badass. This is incredibly badass. And then we go into another room, and it's all leopard print fucking room with a palm tree in there, couch that's leopard print, tiger print. Holy shit. I'm just like, this place? Are you fucking kidding me? There was like 3 retro sets and this tiger print room. So again, beautiful images. We shot for 5.5 hours, and story time. And I told her about Steve Driver, the porno ninja killer, which one day I'll do a podcast about. I should do that as the Dumpster Fire Divas. Maybe that'll be my Dumpster Fire Divas, the Steve Driver story. And most of you haven't heard it. When I told Alex and the people, that the girls at the last shoot about it, Alex shows up to, she goes, you know, I was telling my friends about it, and we were kind of questioning that it's real. And I'm like, yeah. She goes, I Googled it, and it's real. I go, yeah. It's like, you can't even write a story like the Steve Driver story. So, next Dumpster Fire Divas, it will be the Steve Driver story. It's pretty fucking insane. Anyways, so we shot. I went home. I went to my other home, my Vegas home that I'm on the lease, and packed the rest of my shit, left some shit, and I'm gone for 3 days. I'm going to go and edit at home, clean the house, hang out with the cat, shoot, and be back for 10 days because there's a lot happening next week. I have, like I said, like 8 to 10 girls lined up for shoots, finishing off Ho Hunters 2, dialogue stuff and everything else, finishing off Ink Motel 4 with so much more. There's Alt Porn Awards on the 18th. Kennedy Rose is supposed to get the Simpsons donut tattoo on her butthole. A couple of girls, Darcy and Kenny, are getting alterotic tattoos on them, while Evelyn does like a on the girls. So a lot happening. I actually went and got a hotel room for a couple that's going to be staying there that are very dedicated to working with us, and out of pocket, I'm just getting this hotel room to make sure they're comfortable. I was going to have them stay at the shoot house, but it's going to be too many people. They're husband and wife. They need their privacy. So I'm getting them a hotel room. And no questions asked. You know, here you go. And we're going to shoot some really cool stuff. And I'm excited for next week. I'm nervous because it's a lot, and it's a lot on my shoulders. I'm the one that's fucking, you know, doing everything. I'm the one writing, lighting, directing traffic, and probably shooting every day except for the night of the day of the Alt Porn Awards, and then back home, and go straight to XPW the next day to shoot XPW. Then 2 days later, drive back to Vegas. So this is my June. My June's insane. A lot of my friends are like, you need to slow the fuck down. You're gonna kill yourself. I'm doing everything in my power to stay healthy. I'm doing everything in my power to do it the right way. I am taking time off. Like I said, like I took the day off yesterday from shooting, even though like I had shoots lined up. I'm not trying to die again like I did last time, overworking myself to literally almost death. That's it. So that was my week. Was it 15 scenes in, 8 girls in the week. Shot 15 scenes. Wait, no, not 15 scenes. I don't remember how many scenes I shot. And I think it's close to 15 scenes. I think 18 photo sets or 19 photo sets. 8 or 10 girls, something like that. I'm losing track. I think by the end of the month, I'm going to be up to 20 girls shot. And that's fucking going to be amazing. So, I'm tired. Now I'm just going to go back to my drive, listen to some podcasts, and post this in the morning. So, on Friday, when you hear this, know that I recorded it last night, and I have more podcasts coming. The next one will be the Extreme Wedding. I recorded that on the way to Vegas. I haven't posted it yet, so it's going to be the Extreme Wedding. Dumpster Fire Divas, the Steve Driver story. I need to do a podcast about XPW's Broken, Beat, and Scarred, or is it Beat, Broken, and Scarred? Whatever the title of it was. And that one's got some crazy stories as well. So stay tuned. I'm back to doing podcasts. I'm going to start doing video podcasts with some of my friends who are not in town. I'm going to do video podcasts with people that are in town. And there's a lot happening, a lot going on. I'm excited about all these projects, all these women and men that are coming out of the woodwork to shoot. And that's it. I'm going to go listen to podcasts. I'm almost to Baker. I might stop at Baker and get myself some beef jerky for the road. And bada bing, bada boom. And I'm going to try to figure out how to turn this off without actually crashing. So here we go. Boop.
Pussy in no face with style and grace. A wreck where he direct got flair and taste. Holds no drop crowd when he in the mix. In a throwback jersey and custom kicks. Home to man respect, cause respect he get. Scorsese with some motherfucking ass and tits. Now what's his name? I am Ivan.com. Got brunettes and blondes that'll lick your shit from dusk to dawn. Turn your magic stick to the magic wand. When the camera's on, he's about his craft. With a roadside killer, got an evil laugh. And the killer clowns call they want their mannequin back. Step up in his office, catch a panic attack. From war flicks to thrillers to bitches ready you willing. When they light the marquee, whose name's top villain? Cause I am what I am, do what I do, done what I've done. I am Ivan.com. Cause he is what he is, you are what you are. You live how you live, just thinking that's how it is. Cause I am what I am, do what I do, done what I've done. I am Ivan.com. Cause he is how he is, you are how you are. You live how you live, just thinking that's how it is. Or drive to AVN, take a flight first class. Cause we mile high clubbing with a piece of ass. Filming every minute, this is off the chain. Here with Samuel L, got my snake on planes. What's his name? I am Ivan.com. Film your sis and moms. Roll the Tahoe, let the system hit. Catch a glance of an icon through window tints. And a volley came up, this cat you gotta hold. Got your hand on a motherfucking piece of gold. When the camera roll, talk total control. Hoes a asshole shown fully exposed. Make 'em hit the flow ass cocked and pose. Rock and roll, film locked and load. Cutting edge and different, gifted and analytic. Destined to change the game, he's his own worst critic. Cause I am what I am, do what I do, done what I've done. I am Ivan.com. Cause he is what he is, you are what you are. You live how you live, just thinking that's how it is. Cause I am what I am, do what I do, done what I've done. I am Ivan.com. Cause he is how he is, you are how you are. You live how you live, just thinking that's how it is. You got it, you want it, you need it. I am Ivan. You love it, you own it, believe it. I am Ivan.com. You got it, you want it, you need it. I am Ivan. You love it, you own it, believe it. I am Ivan.com. Cause I am what I am, do what I do, done what I've done. I am Ivan.com. Cause he is what he is, you are what you are. You live how you live, just thinking that's how it is. Cause I am what I am, do what I do, done what I've done. I am Ivan.com.